Welcome to the Fresh Patch Podcast, where we talk about everything from dog training to potty talk. It's time to save your rugs and get real. This episode is brought to you by Fresh Patch, featured on Shark Tank, Oprah, and The Today Show. And here are your hosts, Drew and Gabe.
All right, welcome everybody to the Potty Talk Podcast. My name is Drew, co-host with...
My name's Gabe, and we have an amazing guest, our personal coworker, boss.
COO.
COO, yeah, amazing guy. So please, if you wouldn't mind introducing yourself a little further.
I'm Jason.
This is Mr. Jones.
I guess I have all the different titles that they just gave me. I'll be boss, I'll be coworker, I'll be COO.
Maybe one day friends. We'll see where our relationship goes.
Unlikely, but possible.
Oh, yeah. But no, yeah, this is Jason, our wonderful COO of Fresh Patch. So you might have seen him at some events, but usually, he's not really on camera or anything. So put a face to the name if you've, heard of Jason. But yeah, thank you for coming on. This is our first, besides Adriana, this is our first Fresh Patch employee guest. So.
Yeah.
You should feel
I feel pretty exclusive.
Yeah,
absolutely.
No,
As you should.
Yeah.
As you should. Yeah, no, it's amazing to have you here. And, me and Drew, we've heard tons of stories from you about your experience, so we're excited too,
I hope that we're talking about the positive.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, we're always talking about the positive stuff. So, but we can't forget our other guest, last guest on the pod today, Jason's fellow companion. Would you like to introduce him?
Archie, come here. That's the opposite of come here, Archie.
We just put a tennis ball in the drawer, so he's very fixated on that.
Come here, Archie, come on.
Mug. I'm going to keep this away. Yeah, he's so
Sorry,
fixated
this
on
is Archie.
Yes. We
Archie,
all know
on,
Archie
up.
as the wild one of Fresh Patch.
Yeah,
he's the wild dog of the bunch.
He's an active pooch, to say the least.
Yes, he is. Very active. So he'll
Archie,
hop
come
up.
here, up.
There we go. Yeah, he's a big...
look at that.
showing off the patch for us.
that.
Thank you. So this is our standard size. Archie is what, about 25 pounds?
Archie's about 25 pounds, so as you can see,
There you
the
go.
standard size fits a 25-pound dog perfectly.
Amazingly.
They can use it as a lounge area in addition to their potty time if you wanted to order a couple of them.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm mistaken, but he has some modeling on our website, right?
Oh, yeah.
he's
No,
featured?
you may have seen Archie featured modeling the leash.
Yes. Oh, that's what it is. Yes,
The
yes.
leash. Yes. Yes.
The leash.
Okay, hold on. Pause 1 second.
We're back.
We're back.
Yeah.
A little, Archie shenanigans. But,
Again, active pup.
active pup.
Definitely an active pup.
Yes, but yes, you may have seen him modeling our leash and collar set. If you haven't checked that out, it's freshpatch.com. You can check it out. But he's also wearing our collar right now.
You want to show him, Archie?
Yeah, I think he does.
You want to show him the collar?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Uh-oh, not the microphone. You going to show?
Oh, no,
Oh,
just
look at
kisses.
that.
Oh, look
Oh,
at that. Okay. Okay.
That's just as good.
Yeah.
I love it.
As you can tell, I love Archie.
So-
At least, and Archie loves me.
This is great. And also wanted to take, I know I didn't shout this out at the beginning, but if you are tuning in on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment, like this video. We really appreciate the support and giving you guys more podcasts. And if you are listening on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you listen to your podcast, we appreciate you. Check out freshpatch.com. Check out Potty Talk and Fresh Patch on all socials. Also wanted to take a little ad break to hear a word from our Vice President, Karina. So she's going to share some words with us right now.
Hey guys, I'm Karina Michelle, host of Coffee with Karina, Entertainment Unfiltered, where the real Hollywood happens off the red carpet. I sit down with creatives who dare to dream big. It's fun, and yeah, it does get a little unfiltered. So grab your coffee and come and hang out. Coffee with Karina, now streaming wherever you listen to podcasts.
And we're back, and Archie is still running around like he is actually.
Archie,
he knows
come on,
it's still
boy.
in there. You can't distract him. He's
No,
good.
he's a smart one.
Yeah,
we had.
he thinks he can dig to it.
We've had some active dogs on the
Yes,
podcast.
yes,
Archie,
so-
you just might take the cake.
Yeah. So if you've tuned in to previous episodes, we've had some crazies.
Yeah.
Here,
Archie's our rambunctious office dog.
yes, he is.
Absolutely.
I assume that he.
Oh my gosh! And shout out Adriana.
Once
Behind the scenes
Archie,
again,
I
we
love
really
it.
appreciate
Come on,
you.
Archie.
Amazing.
Oh man, maybe we
There
should
you
have
go.
just
Now
left
sit.
it. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right. There you go. Okay, make sure your mic's good because he just went nuts on that thing.
Twist it
he
up
really
just
did.
a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
there you go.
Now we're talking.
Now we're in it.
Cool.
All right.
right.
Well,
All
now
right.
back to the scheduled
Yes.
programming.
I love
it. But hopefully that gave you viewers some entertainment.
And a glimpse into my life as Archie's dad.
God bless you.
Cool. So, started off. So how long have you been here at Fresh Patch, and how did you end up here?
You know, next month will actually be 4 years that
Wow.
I will have been at Fresh Patch.
That's crazy.
I know it's really flown by. It's gone by super fast. I mean, everything from the different locations that we've opened to the different team members that we've brought on and that we've grown. It's really been a whirlwind. And I mean, I came into Fresh Patch obviously 4 years ago, like I said.
Yeah.
After having conversations with Karina and Andrew, where they just were kind of explaining the product to me. They're like, "Yeah, we sell grass," and I'm like, "That's cool. So you sell grass?" And then I went to the website, had a chance to look into it, had a chance to experience the product a bit, get my hands on it,
Of course.
and I was like, "Oh, it's grass."
Yeah.
And it became an entirely different thing. And then, of course, my pooch uses it also. So I was able to see how it really benefits people.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So what sort of like experience do you think was like the foundation of you, coming to Fresh Patch and like blossoming here and all that sort of stuff?
Oh, wow. I feel like that's so boring.
Yeah.
No, I mean, my experience is deeply rooted in operations and finance. So, I mean, I have a lot of experience in, forecasting or projections or making sure that the P&L is being managed appropriately. So I'm like, this is kind of a boring question.
Yeah.
But I mean, to me, it's very, very interesting. I love operations.
I'm sure
and
there's some
finance.
Jasons out there that are going to love this.
All right, this one's for you.
Yeah.
And that's what makes a good COO, though. So you love what you do,
No, I genuinely love like being able to like look at a problem and be able to make it a little bit more streamlined, being able to be a support system for my team, being able to just help Fresh Patch to flourish. And I feel like that's a lot of what my job is. I feel like I'm a part of the machine, a part of the cogs, and I'm just like helping to make sure everything stays oiled and moving.
100%.
Couldn't agree more.
I think you're spot on there. I mean, there'd be some tough days without you. I'll be honest with you. You're a huge asset. So
Always like a grounding force, you know what I mean? When,
Oh, you guys are going to make me blush.
that's what I'm trying to do.
Flattery
cool,
will get you everywhere.
Right? So I think you kind of already touched on this, but how have you seen the company grow in the time that you've been here these past 4 years?
Oh, man. When I first got here, we were lacking in departments is maybe a way that I'll put it.
Yeah.
We had a very lean staff. We had very lean teams in the warehouse on customer service and marketing, et cetera. And one of the biggest differences I'd say that I've seen is that it's grown. So we now have full teams of people that are doing things like these viewers have had a chance to meet all of you in the marketing team so far, and you guys are all super amazing. They've had a chance to meet the guys in our warehouse, and that team has grown. And I'm sure over the next few episodes, I have a chance to meet even more people, even more of our team members.
Definitely. But yeah, that's a great point. Yeah, no, I think the viewers know if you've been tuning in. I've been here for a while too, before Jason as well, and it was...
No, yeah, you're the actual OG.
Yeah, and it was no department. It was one department.
Yeah, it was
like
the warehouse.
Yeah, it was the warehouse and operations. And I don't know. We made it work, but
No, it's the startup life.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
When you're a
Exactly.
startup business, you are doing like one person is wearing 8 different hats and they're playing all of these different roles. You know, so you guys, like I'm sure you were as you were here, you were processing orders, you were fulfilling orders, you were doing quality control, maintenance. Everything that kind of comes of it. And that's kind of where we are a little bit now, but we're starting to have a little bit more clarity.
Yeah.
I think in like the roles.
Definitely.
And things like that.
Absolutely.
I
And
can
that's,
agree.
that's something that's fun about working here is you get to try out a bunch of different stuff and, get better at things and gain new skills, which is cool.
A lot of
I've
learning
enjoyed it a lot.
experiences here for sure, which is it's great. We all need that and stuff.
Oh yeah,
and-
you guys are my students.
yeah, yeah. You're a great teacher.
Absolutely.
You're a great
Sensei.
teacher. Yeah, sensei.
Some would say.
Some would say
Sensei.
sensei. Oh, that's great. Cool. I think we're passing it over to you
Oh,
now.
thank you. Yes. So you mentioned that you use Fresh Patch with Archie. What sort of benefits have you seen, by using it with him, and like, what could you pass to other people, or maybe someone who's on the fence, or that sort of stuff?
So I mean, Archie's like, as you can tell from what you've seen today, a super like active, rambunctious dog, and so he's always hydrating because he's always running like that. And so there are some days when he definitely has to pee more than the average dog. And so I work a pretty busy schedule, as you could imagine. And so having an option for him where he can just go and I don't actually have to walk him or take him out. Like, so it's giving him the comfort of being able to like pee whenever he wants to, and me the comfort of not having to take him to pee whenever he wants to. So that way we can just have our regular scheduled walks, and then he can go as he pleases.
Yeah, flourish.
Archie's like the poster dog for like people who say like, oh, like you can't get fresh, you shouldn't get Fresh Patch because like you should just walk your dog. Like, no, you should see this dog.
Yeah, I was like, he couldn't be any more active.
Yeah, no way, no way.
Exactly.
Too active.
There's only so much time in the day, and there's only so much when you have a job. Like,
there's only so many walks that we can go on, and he wants to stay on the walk.
Yeah.
So the goal is to just give him the walk whenever he wants.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And that's a huge thing with being able to bring our dogs to work too, is that he does get a little time here to run around. I know you let him run up and down the halls in the warehouse too, which is
you guys should see him jump the pallets of grass.
It's very impressive. I've told you need to enter in some contests. You'd be winning.
He can clear 5 feet.
Yeah,
like 5 or 6 feet, no running start.
Yeah, ease. Just a little bunny hop up. It's very impressive.
Absolutely.
We should definitely post a video.
Yeah,
of
if
that
he was
soon.
a human, he'd probably be like a gymnast or something like that.
If I wasn't afraid that he'd knock over the cameras, I'd throw the ball and show you.
Yeah.
We got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah,
here.
I know. So we probably shouldn't do that.
Cool.
What are you doing, buddy? You're destroying the ball?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That Fresh Patch tennis ball. It's durable.
Oh yeah.
Right, you can see he's really going in for it.
Yeah, right. Well, cool. Yeah, well, it's really cool that we get to have this service for our dogs as well. I mean, see the benefits firsthand is really cool. Especially we taking it home and
no, I think
helps
that
you
like
out.
having dogs in the office, in addition to like just being a benefit for the dogs not having to stay at home all day.
Yep.
I personally think there's mental health benefits to having your dog at work.
Absolutely.
I think that my dog really makes my stress level almost non-existent because I'm able to have him here, unless he's the one stressing me out.
Yeah.
There are days like that.
There are days like that. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, but I'd rather be stressed out by Archie than other things.
Oh yeah.
So it works out that way.
Yeah. No, we have a lot of mental health benefits here with 7 dogs on a full day.
7 dogs.
7
on a
dogs.
full
So
day.
we're good there. I mean,
I think even too, like, if you're not bringing your dog, just like having dogs around, like that's another benefit, like mental health you were talking, like just having dogs around, like, petting them and,
yeah.
Do you think you'd agree with that?
Yep.
Okay. Adriana's off camera, but she says yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Treat lady, auntie. All the dogs always just find their way to Adriana's office.
Adriana's office is like the nap spot.
It is indeed. You've probably seen that on our stories too.
Oh, yeah.
Stella's supervisor. That's that corner, man. It is.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
Stella does love her corner in your office.
And Tommy and Oakley, even Oliver gets in there sometimes.
Yes.
Your office is really popular with the dogs. You just think they're coming for the treats. They're really coming for you.
Yes.
That said, none of the dogs come to my office because I don't hand out.
That's not true. That's not true. The dogs love to poop in your office.
They do. They love to mark my office.
The first day that I brought Oliver in, I was like all nervous about it. Takes a giant poop in Jason's office, and I was like, I'm still new here.
My dog just pooped in the COO's office.
Not just Oliver. Oh my God, what's his
Hobson?
Hobson's.
Yeah.
Well, he's
a marker.
Notorious.
Hobson's notorious in everybody's office.
Yeah. Everybody. Yeah.
That's really the only thing that Archie doesn't do wrong.
Yeah.
He doesn't like mark people's offices. He's not a marker.
That's
nice.
good. That's a good thing.
He might knock over things. He might break stuff. He has broken a monitor of mine before. He was running in my office. He jumped onto my desk and he knocked over what was a very expensive monitor.
Jeez.
Oh, but
I remember that day.
you do remember, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember it was very surprising.
Yeah, you took a walk without Archie. He said I needed to let some steam off.
to decompress. Just a little decompression. Because he's my child. And
Absolutely.
So then I had to punish him. So I put him in the corner for 5 minutes.
So think about your actions.
He just stared at me blankly.
Yeah.
Like the good boy he is.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's great. Yeah, no, I mean, we got a lot of stories that can be. I mean, we could probably sit on here for a couple hours if we really wanted to, but
Depends on what stories we were sharing.
well, yes, of course. But the fun ones like that, like poops in offices or marking and monitors breaking and
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of his thing.
yeah, it is.
If he's not doing that, he's running into something because he slid through the warehouse.
This is true. Yeah, the man's fast too. He is.
Yeah,
he's quick,
super fast. But sometimes he gets a little ahead of himself. Might run into a box.
Yeah, what happened yesterday? He like ran into a wall or something like that.
Oh, a little bit. He was trying to take a corner a little too fast, and he's okay.
Missed. Yeah, that's good. I heard a little whining from my office, but yeah. It was nothing crazy.
You haven't made a social media for him yet, huh?
He does have one.
What is it called?
I just haven't really done anything.
Oh, okay.
But it's Archie ate it.
Archie ate it. I knew it. I was like, it should be Adventures with Archie or something like
Or
that.
Archie
But I was like, I
broke it.
swear there's a name.
Remember, we started it after he grabbed the bagel out of James's hand.
James is also 6'5", right? And this man just, that was crazy. Yeah, that's how the name was born. But Archie ate it. Follow him. Give him a follow.
Give him a follow.
Uh-huh.
Trying to get it going.
Yeah.
I will post today.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
do
right.
it.
And then when these clips are done, you'll post these clips
Yes.
of Archie.
Exactly. I
love
There we
it.
go. See? We make content over here. Okay. Moving along, Archie's very invested, so we have some time to ask some more questions. Where do you see the future of Fresh Patch as the COO of this company? Where do you see us? However long you think. You can give some time frames. I'd leave it broad for you.
Yeah, I think I might leave time frames broad because I know that sometimes those things scare you guys. But
Yes.
what I'll say is that
Terribly.
I can see us having a larger brick and mortar retail presence. I can see us getting into the point where not only shipping to all 50 states versus the lower 48, we're actually able to set up international shipping hubs and have Fresh Patch going internationally. I can see us launching a series of auxiliary products that are going to complement the Fresh Patch. We have a lot of things that customers have asked for. And so we're actively working towards making sure that you guys have everything that you need to comfort your grass.
Yep.
Perfect.
But I mean, ultimately, I just see us becoming a larger player in the pet space and really owning the pet restroom space.
Yeah.
And everything that kind of comes along with that.
Absolutely.
And to be fair, we kind of already do. But we're going to be even bigger.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'm
I
here
know.
for the
I know.
ride.
Like one thing we get all the time is people from Canada reaching out to us like, "Why can't you ship to Canada? Like, when are you going to be able to ship to Canada?"
I feel like I've heard from some people in Mexico that wanted to our Fresh Patch, Hawaii and Alaska multiple times because we don't currently ship to Hawaii and Alaska. We're so sorry. You're just very far away. But we're going to get to you.
Yeah,
That's the goal.
That is the goal. So we're not leaving you out quite yet. But no, those are great points, and I can agree with everything. I definitely see us. And
I know he's eating it.
That was a tennis ball.
Where are the pieces, Archie?
he said, "In my throat."
Yeah. He's like, "I don't need dinner tonight."
He just hit his head so hard. He doesn't care. Trade time.
There we
Oh
go.
my gosh.
There we go.
Right, yes.
He had no idea.
Just like any other dog.
Just like any other dog.
Loves the treats.
Loves the treat. Chicken Trainer treats. Find them on freshbatch.com.
Got a plug. Got a plug.
That was
Yeah.
a great plug.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
I'm proud of it.
Hey, 1 packs and 3 packs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seriously,
You
they
really
go
want to
quick.
get,
They
you
go
really want to
quick.
get the 3 because of how fast they go.
They do.
And remember, these are training treats, so like you can
Yes.
really use them to help get your dog to listen.
That's what I'm
Definitely.
saying.
Because you may have heard Archie's tapping feet a few moments ago, but you don't now.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know why? Because he's being trained with the chicken trainer treats.
Yep. There you
Any
go.
other treats, he'd still be tapping.
Still tapping, tapping.
Yeah. He'd be jumping up and down, jumping on you, but look at sitting like a good boy. And he just got. I wish the camera picked that one up. Oh my gosh.
That was great.
He airballed a treat. Completely missed it.
He just that was bad. But anyways, yeah, that was great points. I mean, I think everyone in here can agree that's where we see the future too of Fresh Patch, and
It's really just about the expansion.
yeah,
Absolutely.
Getting ourselves to be available to as many customers that could be in use of our product as possible.
exactly. Yeah,
I think too another thing is just brand recognition. Being when you think of pet brands, like
Yeah,
Fresh Patch,
like we want
you
to
know?
be in the conversations of the Petco, of the fresh pet of the, we want to be in the conversations of like the larger pet brands.
Absolutely.
And I feel like we're really poised to be there soon.
Definitely.
And I mean, with the work that the team is doing, with everything that we're working on right now, I think that we're really going to get there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I want to see this logo and know the green. This green too.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like, we know who that is. Come
Oh,
on.
yeah, this is Fresh Patch
Yeah,
Green.
it's Fresh Patch Green. It ain't Starbucks green. It's Fresh Patch Green.
We don't
Dang
speak
right.
of them
I don't know.
in our color.
Yeah,
No.
I don't know who that is.
No.
I don't know. I just made that word up. But anyways,
Star who?
I don't know.
Something bugs.
Okay, cool. No, thank you. That was great.
Yeah. So one question that we like to ask all our guests, especially the ones who bring their pups on the pod, what's your favorite memory with Archie?
Favorite memory with Archie. That's hard. I'm not sure what direction to go in. I'll say the first memory that comes to mind.
Yeah, go for it.
Was maybe about a month after I bought Archie. I live on the beach, and I was out walking Archie, and I was like, you know what? He's being such a good boy today. I'm gonna let him off his leash, and so I let him off his leash. He just takes off.
Yeah, he's good.
He just runs straight as fast and as far as he can. Completely doesn't respond to anything I say, and I'm just devastated. Right? I'm like, oh no,
You're like,
my dog's
dang.
gone. Right? It was really just that fast, and I just started going up to people. Have you seen a dog? Have you seen a dog? And they're like, yeah, Blur ran past a little while ago. And I'm like, which way did the Blur go? And then I probably spent an hour walking the beach, which was weird because it's clear.
Yeah.
Like you can see the whole beach.
Yeah.
Just looking for Archie, and I couldn't find him. And so I'm starting to panic at this point. And so I go on like Citizen and Nextdoor and Facebook, and I just start posting. I'm like, lost dog, here's pictures. And
Just got him.
it's like so cute, someone will take him, right? And so eventually on Nextdoor, a neighbor was like, oh, I think I found your dog. And I go out, and he's playing volleyball with his family. Like, they're playing volleyball. He just has his nose hitting the ball up in the air. And I'm like, he's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Like, completely, like, he's independent. He's going to be okay. I just need to put a tracker on him so that when he gets free, that I can go find him.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
So
a blur.
favorite might be strong.
Yeah.
But
Memorable.
definitely, definitely memorable. Definitely
Man.
memorable.
That's a good one. I
blur.
like that. It really encapsulates the character of Archie, I think.
Definitely.
It's him in a shell.
Yes.
A blur went past me.
Yeah, that's literally what they said.
I love that.
Oh man, I'm sure we'll see
Archibald.
some blurs in this
Right.
podcast. That's for sure.
Yeah,
Definitely.
there's gonna be some blurs running by the camera. Just little furry bro.
Yeah.
Good job, Archie.
Oh, you guys can't see. Oh, can they see him?
No.
Yeah, I was like, he's not on.
He's been a
They
very
might be
good
able
boy,
to see
though.
like the tail wagging, but
Yeah. I don't know if you can see that, but he's a little guy. Okay, one more question for you, sir.
Yes.
We just had your favorite memory with Archie. What is your favorite memory at Fresh Patch? These last 4 years. A lot has happened.
My favorite memory at Fresh Patch. I'd have to say you might remember it as well, but it was when we first decided to open a facility in Georgia, and I feel like we had a decent amount of team members that were down there, and it was a very, very startup mentality of how we were doing things, and it was just a level of camaraderie that you don't always get to experience in a workplace. Like what happened during this trip was Drew drove across the country.
Yep.
Like you've heard about it as
I've
well.
heard,
like
yeah.
drove across the country in the truck. I was there packaging up and shipping things out, cleaning and getting rid of owl poop.
So much owl poop.
So much owl and just furniture. And I mean, it was just
A lot of Walmart trips.
a lot of Walmart. It was weeks. It was literally weeks that I was there.
Yeah.
But working with my CEO Andrew, with my warehouse manager at the time Michael, with you when you came down Raphael, and it was just really a really good kind of initiation into the company for me.
Definitely.
Where I feel like it was a crash course in what it really meant to be Fresh Patch.
Definitely. Yeah, and that was what? You were like 6 months in, right?
Yeah, I was only a few months old at that point.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was an adventure. I
Yeah,
mean, that
definitely
was
an adventure.
definitely memorable. I will never forget that trip till the day I die.
Well, of
'Cause
course not. You got the tattoo on that trip.
I did get a tattoo on that trip. I am tatted with the Fresh Patch logo. Just fun fact to the viewers. I don't know.
NSFW.
You're
How,
not.
how has that not come up
I
on
don't
the
know.
podcast?
I don't know because I can't show it.
You can't show
I
it.
can't show it.
He can't show
I
it.
cannot show it.
No.
So
This will not be shown.
But you now know that Drew, host, has a Fresh Patch, that dog, right there, somewhere on my body. So you
can take a guess.
Yeah, and then
Please
that was,
comment with your guess.
comment. Yes, comment
where
where
his
you
tattoo
think my tattoo is. That's gonna be a good one.
I like that.
Let's see what happens there. But yes, that happened in
Archie,
Georgia
come
when
here,
we
buddy, up.
opened our first
Up,
East
up.
Coast facility.
Up.
Unfortunately, we do not have the Georgia facility at the moment anymore, but stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned
Stay
because
tuned.
we may not be in Georgia, but we're not just in California.
Yeah.
New things on the horizon.
Yep, very new things. So, like I said earlier, smash that subscribe button. Stay up to date. Check out freshpatch.com. Sign up for our email list. Follow us on socials. Whatever you want to do or keep up with Fresh Patch, we really appreciate it. And like Jason just said, a lot of fun things in the making for the rest of 2025. We have a lot of big announcements, some smaller announcements, new products. So please stay up to date. We really like providing you all with the coming things for Fresh Patch. So
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Fresh Patch is probably in its most exciting year right now.
Oh, yeah.
And so stay tuned.
Yep. Mhm.
Absolutely.
Cool. Well, that about wraps it. We appreciate you. Thank you for taking the time. I know
Anytime.
we did run into some chaos. I don't know. We should.
Oh,
we said we were
gosh.
going to talk about it. But
I mean, there was a slight flood.
I say flood. I'm going to say a leak. A leak that has turned into a puddle.
Okay.
It's
Flood
not
is
flooding.
too strong.
Flood's
Maybe
strong.
I'm being dramatic.
Yes.
But there is a pool of dirty liquid
Yes.
in a room,
In a room coming from the ceiling.
actively coming from the
Actively.
ceiling.
Yes. So
That we are actively ignoring by doing this podcast.
Absolutely. Yeah.
no, we're not actively.
There's people on it.
We got more behind the scenes people on it.
Yeah.
right now,
That's
you
true.
know,
We're not
so-
the only
Us three, us
people
four
that
in
work
this
here.
room are actively ignoring it, but not everyone is.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
But I will say we didn't actively ignore it at first.
Yeah.
We
No.
mitigated
We
the
were-
situation.
We were the first responders.
Yes. Yes, we were.
shout out to you guys.
I was the one that said, Jason.
And then I was the one that went,
And then we just looked at it.
And I was the one who was trying to wash his mug, and I was like, "Why isn't the water working?"
We gotta shut off the water, but
yeah, there were some complaints in the warehouse about that.
yeah. Hey, you know, we pivot and we learn, you know, we
No, we
Absolutely.
delegated these
Make
responsibilities
do.
to people that are actively people. I don't want you to think that we are working in a flooded building.
yes.
No,
yes.
We're not.
Full transparency. We don't ignore
Absolutely
The
not.
puddle's already been mopped.
Yes.
It's blocked off for safety.
Plumber's on the way. So we're good. But yeah, no,
Absolutely.
it's not viewers, we'd share that because
Fun
it's hectic
fact.
around here sometimes at
Yeah.
Fresh Patch, trying to wrangle the dogs, deal with floods, leaks.
We just discussed how
Yeah,
this wasn't a flood.
I know. Getting ahead of myself. But thank you everyone for tuning in. Like I said earlier, my name is Drew.
I'm Gabe, and
I'm Jason.
yeah,
And this is the Fresh Patch Potty Talk podcast. Thanks for tuning in. Like I said, follow us, subscribe, and we will see you on the next episode.
all right. Thank you, guys.
Thanks for listening to the Potty Time Podcast, brought to you by Fresh Patch. We hope you enjoyed the show. Give us a like or a follow, or shop all of our real grass supplies at freshpatch.com.